So if I talk right into it, it obviously should be much louder.
Yeah, but you can just talk like a bit louder, like you do when you're
Sure.
next to me
All right.
on a Zoom
All right.
and you're like yelling because you think that they can't hear you. So maybe you can talk like that.
All right.
All right. Are you ready? We're going to talk about 12 years of foiling.
How long have we got?
Well, not 12 years,
Okay.
but yeah.
Sure. Let's go.
Okay, let's do this. We have to pick up Orlando soon. Welcome to the Dressing Gown CEO. I am your host, Emily Chardiello, and this is the wonderful Iliano Chardiello, who is a guest today, joining me because he is responsible, as well as myself, as well as our awesome team and people we've had along the way in Foil Me as a team.
Yep.
For the success of Foil Me. And that is what this episode's all about, the success, but also
The mistakes.
the mistakes. Yes.
Can't have ups without the downs.
That's right. So recently we just celebrated our 12 years in business with Foil Me. And we did a post that had the 12 achievements over the 12 years. However, we're going to get into more the stories and the failures and also the wins that we have achieved over the last 12 years.
Yep. Let's go.
Let's go.
There's lots to talk about.
Okay, but I think you should start.
Me?
Or you want me to start?
No, you start. Okay. It's
Okay.
your show.
Oh, it's my show. Okay. Well, I'm just thinking about the fact that there may be people listening who don't know the story behind Foil Me and how we started. So did you want to do a little brief how we started?
Well, I think most people know, so I'll do it very short.
Okay.
I
want to hear the Illy version because it's always me that usually tells the story.
I'll keep it very short. I was selling American cheese and I was selling foils for wrapping hamburgers.
You don't need to talk slowly like we are.
I'm thinking.
A little bit.
And one day I saw Emily with foil in her hair at a hair salon. And I'm like, what the heck is that? And Emily said, it's foil. And I'm like, well, can't we just sell hair foil like I'm selling food foil? Because surely it's the same thing, right? Mm-hmm. And we spoke to Emily's friend, who's a hairdresser.
Yep.
And asked her, and we spoke to random hairdressers that literally were at the end of our street. And we showed some pre-cut foil sheets, and everyone said, this is great. And the rest is history.
No, it's not.
That's how it started.
The rest is history. Yeah, okay. So that's how it started.
Yeah.
But we didn't just have a foil just ready to go, did we? No. We had to We had to interview.
Well, we had to ask hairdressers what they wanted.
Yeah.
Because we had food foils.
Yeah.
And there were elements of the food foil that the hairdressers liked. So we obviously had to create it for hair.
Yeah.
And that was a, slow process of, iteration after iteration of adjusting and changing, and
yeah,
the rest is history.
Well, so when you say iteration after iteration,
we revised it.
Yeah, but that was over the 8 years.
That was over years, yes.
Yeah, but how did we actually get started? So we went around the area.
Yes.
And asked hairdressers what they wanted in a foil.
Yes.
What they hated in the foil that they were using, and what would be the perfect foil.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are awesome questions to ask people before you actually start bringing a product or creating a product into the world.
Exactly.
Like you're giving birth to the product.
Okay. Didn't think of it like that, but sure.
Well, I said bringing it into the world, so... Oh, I cracked myself up.
Yeah.
Whew. Okay. So what do you reckon is like one of our biggest achievements over the last 12 years? Like what has been the one thing that has really put us on the map, kept us going, and I guess has revolutionized?
Well, I would say that the sizes of foils we made. So before we came along, there was a 12 centimeter foil that was thick as cardboard. That was
Yeah.
kind of literally all that was out there.
Yeah.
And then we're like, listen to hairdressers.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, can you make something wider? That'd be better if it was wider.
But how did we listen to hairdressers? We don't just go into the salon and eavesdrop over them, do we? So
No.
what we did is we developed relationships
Yeah, of course.
with hairdressers.
Yeah, you ask your local hairdresser first,
Yeah.
and anyone you know. So yeah, we asked questions, listened to the answers,
Mm-hmm.
and then we made a wide foil, and the wide foil is, one of the most popular foils in the world now.
Yeah, and has been pivotal to Foil Me's growth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
because the original is the original, but that size already existed
Yes.
in other pre-cut foil.
Yeah,
However, when we created the wide based off of salons here in Adelaide that
Yeah.
actually asked us to create that
yeah,
for them. And then it just went off.
yeah. Everyone wanted it.
And it was a slow uptake with the wide. I
Yeah.
think people had to be educated on the fact that if you have a wider foil, you can have more
Yeah.
sections on there.
Yeah, it was. You're right. The original size was by far the most popular for the first probably three
Yeah,
or 4 years, and then
yeah,
wides overtook, and it's never looked back again.
yeah. That was awesome. Bringing out the wide, that was just like
Mm.
the best thing ever. If I do say myself.
So thank you to all the hairdressers that provided that feedback.
Yeah, for
Okay.
sure. For sure. I mean, that's what they were cutting it into
Yeah,
in
so
the
it
first
just
place
makes
from the
sense to
big catering
make a
mills.
pre-cut.
Yeah,
It's like a no-brainer, isn't it?
yeah. And then we did, what was the next one? Was that long wide?
No, extra wide.
Extra wide, that's right. So then we did the extra wide.
Yeah,
And then we did the long wide.
yeah,
And we did the short.
yeah.
What have we got after that? Oh, we have something new coming.
Something new. Another
Stay
world
tuned.
first, as usual.
As usual. Not arrogant at all, just
Nothing.
proud.
Yeah,
Proud.
there you go. Proud salute.
Alrighty. So what was something else that was pretty pertinent to our growth?
Colours, but using colours that were actually nice,
Yeah.
because they kind of sucked what was out there. No offense to those companies that made terrible coloured foil.
Lots of offense, actually.
Okay. It was really just awful. So colours,
Yeah.
and then
Well, the first colour was
no,
the
that's-
Noble.
Right.
Yeah, which has been imitated
No,
in every single foil, pre-cut foil
yeah,
company
every brand now has
has-
a pastel pink.
has a pastel
sometimes.
pink. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was a fluke, really, bringing that out on the same year as the Pantone Colour of the Year, because when we were designing it and creating it, we didn't actually know the next year it was going to be Pantone Colour of the Year.
You're quite intuitive like that.
Yeah, I am. And then Cherie, obviously,
Yes.
named after Cherie Noble. So that was the first time, I think, that a product in the hair industry had been named
I think so.
after I guess you could say, a
Well-known.
semi-famous hairdresser.
Yeah.
But she's very famous now. So, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So we had the Nobles and then the Prince.
The Prince.
The Prince. So the first
the Prince or the Prince.
Well, the Prince have put us on the map as well,
Not
is what
the
I'm
Prince
saying.
of Wales or something.
Oh, no, not the Prince of Wales.
Printed foils.
I mean, we brought out the very first print, really, That,
Yeah, I think it was.
although I think a foil company had stars, which were like awful.
Oh, yeah.
They were just
I think there were
stars.
stars, like just,
Yeah.
clip art stars.
Yeah. Yeah. And the very first print that we brought out was cactus.
Yes.
The cactus print, which was a collaboration with our USA ambassador, Evan Stowers. Hello, Evan. He listens to this podcast quite often. Thanks, Evan.
Thanks, Evan.
Thanks for your support. Yeah, so that was crazy because we actually made a mistake, didn't we? Do you remember that? Quantities. We were supposed to only make a certain amount just for Evan.
Yes.
And we ended up getting more than what we thought. We thought, well, why don't we sell them?
Yeah, we asked Evan, hey, we've actually got a lot more than we planned to get.
Yeah.
And Evan's like, already had like a year's worth of foil that he ordered, right?
Yeah.
So we're like, can we sell them? And he's like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And we sold them, and then they sold out.
No. We didn't just sell them. We smashed it because we went and put them on Instagram.
Yeah, that's right.
And this is the first time people have actually seen prints on a foil.
Yeah.
That aren't stars. And they just went nuts for it.
Yeah, this is like
crazy.
2018 or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this goes back a bit.
2018.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everyone.
But yeah, what do you mean it goes back a bit? We've been around for 12 years.
I know, just saying, most people have no idea.
No, they don't. But you're saying like, yeah, this goes back a bit.
Well,
like it's not.
It's a while ago,
So?
I'm just saying. Anyway, continue.
Okay. Continue.
Continue.
So people went nuts for that. I think we sold out, what?
I think in 24 hours we sold
24 hours. Yeah.
Hundreds and hundreds of packets.
That was crazy.
I remember it was very quick.
Yeah. And then since then we've got print after print after print. So it's been amazing. And the fact that I can use my artistic flair to actually draw things and then see them on a foil.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then we had stories behind each print
well,
as
how
well.
a print evolves because it comes from a story, right?
Yeah, that's right. So speaking of stories, we also, something that I remember is when we very first started on Amazon.
Oh, yeah, in the US.
Yeah, talk me through that.
Well,
how did that happen?
We needed to sell to USA people because they were asking.
Yeah.
And we thought, let's send it to Amazon. And that was an ordeal to get foils to Amazon from Australia. I remember that was a bit of a headache.
Yeah.
But anyway, once we did...
Tell us about the headache.
Oh, well, Amazon, for anyone that's dealt with Amazon, they're very specific labeling. And when you're sending it from another country, it was just, if the labels were incorrect, it wouldn't get allocated and it would sit and then they'd start charging you fees.
Like Temu.
Yeah, a bit like Temu.
Yeah.
Temu's an owner. And it was just an ordeal. And then once it finally got there, which it did eventually.
Hang on, disclaimer. Temu, we do not sell our hair foils on Temu.
Oh, no.
We sell our food foils on Temu.
Yeah. And so we got on Amazon and then we put it all over social media. And I've got a screenshot somewhere still. So in our category of hair foils, our foil was the #1 selling product for a couple of weeks.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was #1 seller on Amazon. People that write ebooks always stick that on their #1 selling.
Yeah.
So we had that too.
We did. Cool. Why did we stop?
Just because Amazon don't let you talk to customers.
Yeah.
So you lose that connection with customers and
that's a really strong value with FoilMe is community.
Yeah.
And the fact that we just could not communicate or contact any of our customers to say, how are you? How'd you find the foil?
Yeah, to get feedback.
To get any sort of feedback. We weren't allowed to.
And Amazon fees are exorbitant. So it meant the price had to be higher. And that's not really our thing either to put the price up.
No, we didn't want to rip off hairdressers and charge them more than what we thought what was fair. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, that was cool. Still got a photo of, still got a photo because photos last. But yeah, I've got a photo of us sending boxes to
Oh, yeah.
Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to put that one up. All right, so biggest mistake, do you reckon one of the biggest mistakes is one
Ooh,
out of 12 years?
right.
I'm
Well,
thinking one.
well,
What are you thinking?
well, I can think of two because
Yeah, well, this is one that was made
we
twice.
didn't learn the first time.
Yeah.
And it's the most costly
Okay, so we are thinking the same one.
mistake.
Mm-hmm.
So we had a distributor in another country.
Mm-hmm.
All was going swimmingly well.
Won't mention UK.
Swimmingly well. And then we were growing and we needed more stock because they kept selling out. And so we just sent a whole pile of stock over,
A whole container.
and we're just like,
Can you give us a estimate of how much money that
about
is?
50,000.
Yeah,
We did that,
and that was back in.
this was around just before COVID, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then because they were selling so quickly, we're like, we just need to give them more stock, right? We'll fund it, we'll do it, it's fine, it's fine. And then COVID hit and everything slowed down, and then we had all this stock unpaid for, and then the distributor stopped kind of selling, and we had to do this big 12-month back and forth to try and recover money, and it was a nightmare. So we got our money back in the end, most of it, not all of it. But then, because we got our money back, we didn't learn the lesson, did we?
No.
So in America, then we had another
Like
distributor.
2 years later.
Started small, going swimmingly well, little bits of stock, pallet at a time. And we're like, let's just go big. And, being the generous person that I am, our distributor over there, won't name any names, they were going through some health issues and...
But also had a boyfriend that we suspect was...
Well, there's that too.
Ripping her off.
But that was afterwards, though, when we sent the stock.
Yeah, but it wasn't afterwards. Like, he was still doing that, but we just didn't know.
We didn't know.
We knew afterwards.
We knew afterwards. So I was quite generous. I'm like, this person, they're fine. Like, they've been working with us. We're just going to send a container of stock. And then this time, they didn't pay for it, and they kept the stock, and we lost it. So now we learned the lesson.
Yes, but it ended up being a good thing because then we started, like, it drove us to go,
then we're like,
fuck this, let's just start our own company.
Let's just do our own thing instead of relying on other people. So it was a $50,000 lesson to start. So essentially, starting a company in America cost us $50,000 if you want to look at it like that.
Yeah, and it's still costing.
Yeah, but it's part of doing business.
We'll get there.
So yeah, big mistakes, costly, but big lessons.
Yeah, big lessons for sure. It wasn't a pleasant time. It was a very stressful time. How old were our kids then?
Well, that was about 5 years ago.
So Raf was, say,
12 and
9,
13 and 10, somewhere around there.
And all that. And then Orlando.
He was about 10.
He was
9 or 10.
9, because they're 3 years apart.
No.
Did you forget?
Oh, yeah. I like round numbers.
You really do. He constantly rounds up numbers when we do profit and loss and data and things like that. It's like, no, we need the exact, because over time it adds up when you have little bits here and there.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
For those of you not watching, he just waved me off like
That's fine.
Like a fly. What's one thing that we've done that really we would not be where we are today if we hadn't have done it?
Well, I'll let you answer that one, I guess, because we both know the answer.
Yeah, Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember what you thought of Instagram?
Oh, yeah, I told you it was stupid. You're wasting your time.
But that has literally been the driver of growth for us over the past 12 years.
I had a lot of businesses in the hair industry, right?
Yeah.
Definitely for us.
Yeah. I mean, that's how we developed our community. That's how we showed new products and still do so.
Yeah.
That's how we promote our events that we do, which we have one coming up on the 16th of March.
Show support for people, hairdressers.
Yeah. I mean, that's how it started. I basically would post a photo, someone would comment on it, then I would thank them, and then I would DM them, which we didn't have DMs back then. I don't know what they were. They were some kind of message system. And I would ask them if they wanted to try a pack. Also, I would comment on like just something that wasn't foil, but it was like a end result or something like that. And they would say, oh, thank you so much. And then that would entice them to then find out who we were and all of that. But I used to ask permission to repost their work.
Don't you do that now?
No, that's just like a normal thing.
Oh,
but back then it was not normal. And I thought it was polite to, you know, take a post that they'd done and then repost it.
Yeah, I mean, it's this.
And we actually started doing that in the hairdressing industry. Like no one was doing that back then.
Yeah.
We were the first, I think, from all the brands that I, you know, saw on Instagram. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That we started that, and, you know, still
do it.
Still love seeing all the work that you guys, all the art, everything that our hairdressers
it's great.
create. It's what inspires us as a team to keep going. Yeah. So what's the biggest struggle, do you think, over the past 12 years?
Well, from my point of view, and I deal with, you know, inventory and stock and shipping and all that.
All the fun stuff.
There would be managing that growth here and overseas with inventory. Like it sounds easy. You provide, you know, goods to people and you have a warehouse, but managing that flow so that you always have the right products in and new and not sell out but not have too much. You know, we struggle with that
and predicting trends.
Well, that too.
You know, like we would be going gangbusters with wides.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden there's all these people buying long wides or extra wides.
Yeah.
But we didn't order enough because 6 months before they weren't ordering them. So yeah, navigating that.
Yeah.
That's being tricky. I mean, and still is, really.
Well, I mean, it was because everything changed, but now because we've been through it for so many years and you make so many little mistakes along the way.
Yeah.
You know, I've got so many like systems in place now, like reports and spreadsheets, and, you know, like it's not a headache anymore, put it that way.
Yeah.
We're pretty good at it.
Yeah. You are.
Well,
I don't really do much.
That's fine.
I just tell you if there's trends.
Yeah, that's all I need to know.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, what's the happiest? I mean, we've been all doom and gloom and these are the failures, but what do you reckon is one of the like happiest moments during the 12 years?
Well, I would say when we get to go to events and things and we get to meet people face to face that we've been, you know, virtual friends with for a long time, and then you finally get to, you know, meet, and I think that's cool.
Yeah, it is, except I don't know why. I used to be a teacher, right? I had to memorize names.
Oh, yeah.
And I would teach like 150 students, and I remembered all of their names, but I have this mental block now. It's not just with this industry and work, it's like with mums at school. I might know them for 5 years. I get into the school and they're like, hey, Emily, how are you? And I'm
hi, you.
Hey, red shoes. You know, like I don't know what that is. If anyone out there can help me with, it's like I get really nervous.
Yeah.
And I have this anxiety of not remembering people's names. And then
You
It
don't remember the
happens.
things. Well, now you've turned it into
Because
this
it's manifesting. I
this
guess.
self-fulfilling
Yeah.
cycle of
Yeah.
forgetfulness.
Yeah. I need someone to like
You need to
unblock.
break the spell.
I need like the equivalent to, you know, the stuff that you take to like unblock. Don't look at me like
I
that.
don't know.
What's the Australian one? Because we saw it in Ferris Bueller's Day. No, what was that movie?
That was an old movie that no one will know.
Yes, they will. What's the movie called?
It's from like the year 2000.
Yeah.
It's one of Ryan Reynolds' first movies.
Yeah, there you go. Ryan Reynolds.
Everyone knows Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
It's called Van Wilder, Party Liaison. It's like that. Very stupid.
And he's really awful to his girlfriend, and so
Well, not Van Wilder.
No.
Else.
no, a character.
A character.
A real asshole guy, and he has like this huge exam coming up, and he'll end up getting a job with this massive firm as a lawyer, and she makes his usual shake for him and apologizes to him, even though he's the one who's being awful. Anyway, and she puts this one. It actually says it on the container.
Well, it's a laxative, obviously.
Yeah, but it says
colon blow.
like it actually called colon blow.
Yeah, that's the brand. I don't know if that's a real product.
It's a very funny movie, guys. You should see it.
Yeah, we won't talk about it anymore.
No. All right. So happiest moment is for you, like going to events and being able to meet people.
Get out of my little cave.
Yeah, little comfort zone.
Yeah.
True. So for me, that's under the umbrella of what I'm going to say, which is community.
Oh, yeah.
So the awesome community that we've built up, it's just phenomenal how many people's lives that we've been able to change, but have that close relationship with them as well, and be able to see them grow.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like that's been awesome. Like with Sheree, our ambassador.
Yeah.
You know, we have grown our brands together, and just seeing her go from strength to strength to strength, it's amazing. It's awesome, and it's pretty cool. Yeah. So, I mean, that's not everything that's happened over the 12 years, but they're like highlights and biggest failures and things like that. But if you guys have anything that you want us to talk about, or any questions that you have for us, it doesn't have to be business related, anything really, then we're more than welcome to address that in our next podcast that we do together, which we don't know when that is.
Whenever she doesn't have anyone.
A bit random. It's not whenever I have no one. I've got like 6 people wanting to be on podcast at the moment. It's just, I thought because it was our 12 years that it's a good idea to talk about our 12 years. And you being co-founder, it's kind of duh.
So I was actually a wanted guest.
You're a wanted man.
All right, thanks. It's reassuring.
Is this borderline sexual harassment?
Probably. That's fine. I don't mind.
You want my hand up higher. Anyway, on that note, the next podcast that will be coming out is with Sophie and James and possibly Cherie, and it's in regards to our Metamorphosis event. And on that podcast, we'll be giving some tips and strategies on the things that we're going to talk about a lot more on the day of our Metamorphosis event, which is on the 16th of March. We have over half the tickets sold, so make sure that you get your tickets ASAP.
Yep.
Yeah?
Good.
Cool. Well, you've been listening and watching The Dressing Gown CEO, where we are real, raw, and authentic. And that's it.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Dressing Gown CEO.